Good morning, you Philippine lovers. Jay back with video number 9. See what we got going on this morning. Definitely another late start. No matter how early I try to get out, it just is not working lately. Down here at the water. Found another little spot and get away to. A little privacy, a little quieter. You can imagine it's real quiet. 8, 9 o'clock in the morning. We got Cebu over there in the distance. It looks pretty close. Well, here we are with video number 9. Realizing so many directions this channel could go, but I ain't got a clue which one it is yet, other than mostly family stuff, little information, but abundantly clear, making friends is not going to be that hard if you keep YouTubing and sticking with it. Watching another guy I've been watching for a little bit over there, Carefree Chris up there in Cebu. Been watching him. I like what he's doing with his channel. Very much my thought process. Build friendships, networking with people, answering questions as much as you can. I don't think I'm gonna be a island hopping vlogger. I'm sure that'll happen over time, but it ain't gonna be happening as often as some of the people would want those types of things to happen. So I'm not going to be your island hopping vlogging guy, although you'll see that. But those younger kids are going to be doing that a lot more than I am. This right here is my fun time. Just out walking, going to find a pedicab, go find somewhere to eat, relax. I don't have to do no driving. Just hopefully it don't take but a second to find something to ride. But other than that, it's pretty simple. Head down to the boulevard somewhere, get something to eat, and relax. Man, there'll be 1,000 videos on this channel before we're said and done. We're going to get this going in a direction sooner or later. Kind of have a point to the channel besides just me out here standing, talking, and pointing the camera in some different directions. It's always going to be a channel where if you want to get to know some things, interact, ask questions, I'm definitely here for all that stuff. You got health questions, I'll do the best I can to help you. 11 years in nursing homes, geriatric care, dementia, health care. Man, I know that stuff pretty well. I'm not going to get into a bunch of other nursing, but that stuff I can talk to you all day about, especially as your body's getting older. Health and fitness, been there, done it. I've been jacked, been big, been steroids, non-steroids, been healthy without steroids, been healthy with them. I've just, you're 50 years old, you're not 25, giving advice. I've been up and down. I've given up the gym for quite a few times for long periods of time, months. Never got more than really a year. But I've given the gym up many a time, so I get to the point sometimes where it's just, but that was back in my 30s when I was healthier and I could get away with it. I don't give it up no more. There's no ifs, ands, or buts anymore. So if you got any types of questions, health, food, how to live better here, that'll come with more time. I'll get more information on that. But I can tell you without any questions, it's not even hard here. I just, I have my craves every once in a while, but they're coming days apart, not hours apart, like back home. When I eat bacon at home, I'm eating a pound of bacon. No ifs, ands, or buts. I don't want 5 pieces. I want the pound, cook it. I bought 2 pounds for everybody. I get in a pound of it. I don't talk like that back home, but that's just the thing. I'm eating a pound of my bacon. And I love my bacon, but I'm not eating bacon over here. Don't even think about bacon over here. It's been a minute. Uh-oh, we might have something here. We got something? No. And strike 3. The amount of times I'm skipping meals, then it's not hard. The amount of times I'm not eating snacks that would be so easily to grab at home. I'm not even going to shop for groceries the same way here. I'm going to get what I need, might get a little snack for something later in case, my daughter's hungry or something. Apples, different types of snacks in the first place. I mean, it ain't going to be a whole lot of processed eating over here. Ain't good with it yet, but it's gotten way better and my body has adjusted perfectly. 3 weeks, the amount of weight that we've dropped already, even Idle, she's not even working out hardly and she's losing weight, just from our eating habits have changed. That is without a doubt my biggest change over here. It's just knowing how much easier it is over here not to eat crap. There's no Jollibees hunting. We've done it a couple times for the little one, but we're not interested in that stuff very often. If we go 3 or 4 days eating really good, you might have a crave, but Back home, we give into craves every day. Here, man, I'm definitely going to be a 210, 215 in this country versus 240 back home. And my bench press is going to come down. That's okay. I'm going to be bench pressing 300 plus back home. Philippines, I'm probably going to struggle with 250, 275. You know, I'm not going to be trying to eat the protein amounts that am back home. Don't want that weight. I want that speed, less stress on my heart. That's definitely one of the easiest takeaways from this first few weeks here. 5 minutes, no luck. Some of the easiest takeaways here in the first few weeks being out of the country, it'll just be the weight loss. I'll show some photos here probably another week when we get back from my wife's island for the holidays. I'm sure all I'm going to be able to do over there is run and do push-ups. I'm not going to probably find a gym, I wouldn't guess. I'm probably not going to get a whole lot of protein unless we can find the chicken, which I'm sure it's there. We'll just have to go find it. But again, it's work to go find these things. So you might skip a meal here and there that you wouldn't normally skip. So I expect to lose a couple pounds just going over there. I think we'll be there for 4 days. But the before and after photos from leaving the country on the 27th of November to what it'll be like December 27th, I mean, it'll be obvious. And I'm not even trying to lose weight, just naturally eating less, naturally just like working out, but I got more energy here, so my workouts are more intense, lasting a little bit longer, and I'm eating less on top of it. Plus you're sweating 10 times more over here when you work out. So that's just gonna benefit you. So much easier over here. Back here in the background, got the Marina Spatial condominiums that we almost moved into a couple weeks back. 25,000 pesos. I just could not do it. I've had my experience with condos, and they are for some people, and maybe for a weekend or something I could deal with them, but living in them, I just cannot do those little condos anymore. Especially in the courtyard area where you're just facing the other building, can't even see the water or anything. Oh my goodness, couldn't give me those for free. You can give me one for free, but you couldn't get me to live in one for free. No sir, can't do those no more. Go through COVID in one and you'll find out. Can you imagine getting to build a YouTube channel and you just try to stay consistently on the same path of what you're really starting out for, and that's friendships, camaraderie? I mean, I encourage anybody to do that part. I don't have really any friends back home. Like, I'm not afraid to say that. It's like I can have a bunch of people I say I talk to and call them friends, but real friends, nah. I got some guys from the past, gym buddies and stuff. We're cool with each other. We'd probably be there for each other if we asked for something from one another. But we really haven't hung out since 2010 at the gym. We go in different directions, relationships and kids changing. Just the gym phase for some guys, it ends differently for other people. My type of fitness and gym goals were different than theirs, so working out together really didn't mix. This is my new home away from home. This gym has got some really nice equipment. Clean. It is air conditioned, but if you're working out hard, you're still gonna sweat like a pig. When you build a YouTube channel like I'm imagining guys who have talked 3 or 4 or 5 years. Like, you might not have any interest in anything I'm saying right now, but 2 years from now you might. Oh, you got the girl pregnant. Oh, your life changed, kind of like mine did. You didn't think that was going to happen. Or something happens at home, inheritance, life changes. You make a life-changing decision because of a job. Having friends over here is definitely advantageous. I've seen it already happen for some other people, and I'm like, that must be really nice knowing you always got people to reach out and talk to. Yeah, that's what I'm really going to be going for here. Hopefully this is something that really just builds, and hopefully I figure the direction out a little bit faster. But there's a few people over here doing it. I mean, it's something I wanted to do 3, 4, 5 years ago that I just never got around to because we had a baby. And building a business was just way more important. This is side fun. This is supposed to be the fun in your life. The gym's okay. I don't have fun with it. I enjoy it, but I don't giggle. I'm not laughing. It's work. Then it's work to make sure you're eating right. So that stuff isn't fun. That's just part of what you got to do. This I'm hoping to turn into fun. It would be fun to have meet and greets, meet coffee with some guys, and go out maybe for a night and have something to eat with the wives. You know, it may not be this year, maybe next year, maybe 2 years from now. But I can already tell from a few of the people I have met, starting to get some emails from a few different people. Yeah, there's no doubt that's what'll happen if you stay consistent. You know, heading out, finding some restaurants, you know, here and there, spend more time here, makes it more interesting to come over when you already got reasons to come over, besides guessing and figuring it out, which is mostly this trip is a fact-finding mission, research, as they call it. You know, do we feel at home here? Do we feel comfortable? Yeah, I mean, it's starting to feel comfortable for sure. The city has shrunk 10 times in my head already. Like what I used to think was far away, I'll walk it now. Like even taking a ride, you know, in a pedicab, like, nah, I can just walk that. That's no big deal. You know, so the city is definitely shrinking in my head already. So it's nowhere near as big as I thought it looked on a map. Some of these places, I mean, I can walk from one side to the other in 10 minutes if you got a good walkway or you can move a little bit. I've almost missed a couple guys' emails. There's so many emails coming through your box when you're getting notifications for so many different things, airline flights, boat rides, and family, and spam mail, and you know, notifications for this, that, and the other. It's just, yeah, it gets to be a lot to take care of. So if I have missed anything, please just send me another message. It ain't being ignored. I'd at least tell you no thanks if at the very least. So don't be afraid to reach out. And obviously it's going to be slow, but like I said, this is a 10, 20-year run we're going to do here. If you know you got a life in the future over here in the Philippines, that's the guys I'm looking for right now. The guys that's been here, man, please bring your information, your wisdom. Smart aleck comments, bring them too. That's all right, I can deal with them. I'm finding about 9 of them are positive before you get one of those anyway, so it's not been a big deal. It's been kind of fun so far.